best thing about the course was getting a comprehensive view of all the aspects of being a yoga teacher, from asana practice to anatomy and philosophy.
It's hugely supportive. Everyone there is trying to help you, and the quality of the teaching is unparalleled.
It's given me a chance to open up to other dimensions of myself. Obviously, you wouldn't have comprehended until you actually challenged yourself to do the course.
We are yoga leaders in the UK. We have many studios and we've been going since 1994. In fact, we introduced hot yoga to Europe, and so some of our teaching team have been with us for 20 years and bring that wealth of experience to the training. Fierce Grace is an interconnected yoga system. It's not just classes, it's a system, and it's based in Ashtanga, power, classical hatha, Bikram, Kundalini, as well as cutting-edge fitness wisdom.
It's a very well-rounded system, and there's something for everyone.
The Fierce Grace system in itself is over 150 poses, and the classes ensure that you move your body in every way possible, so that you don't need to go mix and match all kinds of different yoga or exercise systems in order to get what you want. You'll be learning innovative sequences that are based in all the yoga styles, so you're going to get a really good wide-ranging foundation to start your yoga career from.
The course drew people from all different walks of life and different backgrounds, yet seemed to work for everyone.
Nowadays, more and more people come to yoga class. Younger, older, people coming with injuries, and we make sure that our teachers are able to handle that.
I felt it was really important when building our team that we took teachers who have been working with us a long time but who'd also trained in a myriad of other styles and systems. So we have Dharma Mitra teachers, we have Ashtanga teachers, we have Vinyasa, we have power yoga teachers, we have teachers that have trained with some of the best and most famous yoga teachers in the world, and those teachers are going to bring all those points of view to you when you're learning, so that you've got a really wide-reaching understanding of what's out there.
On the Fierce Grace teacher training, you learn over 70 postures, and you learn how to teach 2 different classes.
One of them is more disciplined and linear and is more about the strength and alignment of the body, and then you're learning the Fierce Grace class, which is the center wheel of the whole system, which is a more expressive class. It's more rounded, it has more twists, has a few more glamour poses, and it's set to music, so that it's a very nice experience that students really enjoy.
It is very, very challenging, but that means that you learn, you grow, you become richer as a person.
In the first week, you'll be up teaching some kind of posture in some kind of way in front of the group.
As yoga has expanded and more types of people are actually attending yoga classes, the pressure is on even more to new teachers to be able to work with all the different body types that come in. So one of our passions is teaching teachers how to modify for injury.
Having spoken to a lot of other yoga teachers, the things that we did on the course are exactly the things that they said they didn't do on other courses, and that they actually needed it once they started teaching.
Over the course, you see people grow as individuals and as trainers, and that's whether they're coming in with 0 training experience or whether they've been teaching yoga for several years.
Some of our trainings are in our London centres in the heart of Camden Town and Primrose Hill, with the markets, shops and cafes. And then we also have trainings in our lovely Tuscany Retreat Centre, where you can really immerse yourself in the teacher training programme and also get some sun, swimming and great food.
Many of the teachers have thought about yoga and their passion for what they're teaching, but they haven't actually thought about the fact that they're going to be stood in front of a room of 100 people. The exercises that we do physically will free the voice physically, but it's also about really understanding how to use nervous energy rather than allow it to restrict you.
We have sessions where we film them, and we have other sessions where we discuss what we've seen, and the camera acts as a mirror. People at first really, really hate seeing themselves on video. And then when they've gone through the first sessions, they learn so much so quickly that they get why they're doing it. The students in my classes aren't allowed to fake it. Sometimes they try it a little bit at the beginning and they see what the results are and they don't like it, and then they strive very hard to be real afterwards.
I think it's very important for people, particularly when they are going out to train as yoga teachers, that they have a confidence in themselves. You say, if I am a yoga teacher, do I know what yoga is? Do I know where yoga comes from? Do I know what it is important to know really as a yoga teacher? We do study a lot of the ancient scriptural sources, but it's very easy to get lost in them. It's very easy to become a little bit scared away by that kind of thing. So we try to keep it as relevant and as applicable to everyday life as we can without it becoming too simplistic.
Extremely important that the person teaching the anatomy on a yoga teacher training is a yoga teacher as well, so that the students learn the anatomy from a yoga perspective or a yoga viewpoint.
Hot House originated being the first hot yoga school in Europe. Now it's a kind of a hotbed incubator, if you like, for new teachers who are coming off a training, and they are the ones running that place.
When new teachers had to go from the day they certified into a yoga studio with say 50 or 60 people in it, they were terrified. And so we wanted to put something in place that bridged that gap between certifying and teaching a busy class. So the Hot House was born, which is our small studio. We've given it over to the teacher trainees.
The Hot House sessions are ridiculously important in me growing as a teacher and being able to have a platform to teach.
Being part of a really good, growing, self-aware yoga community is a huge benefit to a new teacher, because it means you always have a place you can turn to for feedback and advice.
You might expect to feel supported during the teacher training, and that's certainly the case, but support extends well beyond that.
I think the Fierce Grace community offers a huge amount of support. Everyone there is there to help you and to help you grow into the best teacher you can be.